welcome back. Firstly, 1,168 subscribers. What? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any words. I'm blown away a little bit because you've subscribed to me. Are you sure? Secondly, okay. Secondly, this video is all about Halloween and special effects makeup, and I've just had my delivery of my scar wax because I ran out, and I'm gonna do a tutorial now, a really quick one on a really simple scar for Halloween. Hope you enjoy. So for any kind of scar, depending on what you're doing, if you're using wax, if you're using tissue paper, anything you're using, you'll need pretty much two ingredients, your scar and your blood. So I've got my scar wax here. It's just arrived in the post. Oh my goodness, excited. And I've got some thick blood by Nye, and I've also got some watery, kind of like cheap blood. And I've got some Vaseline, and I've got my hand cream because I can't handle the wax without something on your hands. It's very, very sticky. I've got my red face paint. Guys, I use cheap face paint. There's professionals out there probably gonna cry if they see this video. Sorry, you know, I use all the cheapest, but to me, it works and it's all you need. Unless you become a professional, then you're talking large money. So anyway, yeah, I've got my trusted Snazaroo red with a little bit of water. Let's go. Can't believe my face is this close to the camera. Okay, let's go. Right. Hair back to the side, however you prefer it really. You want to get the smallest amount of wax. There are rules to this. I've always said no rules, do whatever you want. But there are rules to special effects and face painting, but I don't really follow them. I'm not going to lie, I kind of don't follow them. So you just want to get the smallest amount of wax. Oh, fresh wax. Oh. So, really tiny, really small. See this? Whoa, where's the camera? You can tell I've done this 100 times. Tiniest amount of wax. You don't really want to waste it, you know? It's kind of expensive, some of this stuff. So, ooh, spirit gum. I forgot spirit gum. Yeah, spirit gum. Spirit gum helps the wax stick to your skin. So you want to make sure that you've covered that area in spirit gum. Yeah. And on your top as well, because, yeah. So you just want to let that, not dry, but you want it to go tacky. So you want to let it dry for a few minutes. Yeah, that's super tacky. Then you want to go ahead with your wax. So you just want that little amount of wax. And hand cream. Make sure your hands have got that hand cream on, otherwise it might just stick to you, or you could use Vaseline on your fingers. So making sure that your fingers are well done. You want to go ahead with that wax straight on to the spirit gum. When I said before there are rules, you don't want the wax to look completely abnormal, like it doesn't belong to you. You want it to be as kind of like as shallow to the skin as possible, if that makes any sense. Yeah, you don't want it to be out here, you know, out here. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. You can see the edges, but I'm happy with that. So you want to go over that with some of your foundation. Professionals use powder, setting powder, and I don't have any of that. So I'm just going to go with what I've got, and I'm just going to put a bit of cream. Oh, you know what? There's people crying out there right now. Literally professionals going, oh, have you seen Claire? What's she doing? So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead with a little bit of the standard face cream that I use every day. Just go ahead and put that over. Yeah, so you can already see the shine is kind of going from it. But once it's full of blood, no one's going to see a shine. So yeah, so that's that. Then you want to go ahead with your spatula or your blunt, straight-edged blade type tool to cut your hole. Because I'm so professional, I'm using a butter knife because I don't have a spatula. Who has spatulas? So you're just gonna go, make sure your knife, by the way, is coated in the Vaseline, just because it doesn't want to stick to your knife. So you're gonna go ahead and just, yeah, cut it open. Go from one end to the other end. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's worked. That's all right. Don't worry, I use the back end of the knife. It actually looks like I've literally just cut myself. I use the back end of the knife, so it's safe. It's all safe. And actually the front is blunt anyway. It's a butter knife. So that's done. You can see the crack, you see the cut. You want to go ahead with the same knife and you want to just open up the wound a bit. Sounds a bit gross, but just you want to open up the wound a bit. So I'm going to go back in with the knife. Oh, these close-ups, girls. Just gently open that wound. You don't want it to be, like I said earlier, you don't want it, so it's still quite flat to my head. Can you see that? You don't want it to be like really out. Or you do. Yeah. Do what you want, basically. Yeah. I'm actually going to leave that there. You know, for a basic going out to a Halloween party special effects cut, that's enough. That's enough for me. That would be enough for anyone. So in with some basic Snazaroo red. I'm being judged right now. I'm being judged. Okay, basic Snazaroo red. You know, like a couple of years ago, I used to do all my scars with like black on the inside and colours that weren't realistic at all. Not that I'm super realistic now, but you know. So I'm going to go right in there. I should have actually used a mirror here. Right in the cut with my red. And get that in. Now you can use like purples, browns, yellows, greens, all of the natural scar, bruise colours, but do whatever you want really. I'm just going in with the bright red, but I did just buy some Ben Nye thick blood. I have no idea what this is like. I've never used it before. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like jam. It's like thick jam. Really thick jam. So that, instead of going in with any darker colours, I'm actually just gonna put some thick blood into that scar. Okay, I'm gonna need to close up. Putting myself out there on a close up. Who does that? Okay, ready? Can you see? Can you see that? I don't think my camera does it justice, but it does look pretty cool. The last thing you want to do, making sure that your edges are still firm on your skin, you want to go in with the runny blood. So I have a towel on my lap to catch any blood because I know I'm going to drop it. So you want to go in with, I've just poured some into a cap, and you just want to go in with a cotton bud and get that blood in there, like so. You could also, depending on how the wound was created, you could, to be fair, put splatters around and things like that, but yeah. I was thinking it's gonna run by now. Guys, so professional, love it. Don't you just love professional tutorials? They're my favourite. Yeah, we got drippage. Ooh. Okay, The last thing I'm going to do is show you how to just, if all you've got is face paint, if you've only got a black and a red, for example, you haven't got any wax, any special effects, any gel, like, you know, any gels and things like that. I want people to see how easy it is to get scars with just paint. So I'm going to go ahead here now and just show you that one. So if you just want that really basic quick scar, like especially like if you're painting children's faces, because children do like a bit of gore every now and again. So you just want to just use paint, you've got no tools, nothing else. All you'll need is a red and a black. Red and a black. Again, I'll say it again, professionals out there, they're crying right now. Crying! So I've got my water bottle, and what I do, I just spray my paint I don't want to dip my paintbrush in the water. So you want to go with your red first. This is particularly Michaela. Michaela, this is a shout out to you. You were asking me on my Facebook about how to do Freddy Krueger scratches or animal scratches. If you're painting on children's faces and all you have is paint, I would say go out and get a red and a black. Red and a black is all you need, because trust me, it might not look like much when I'm doing it on my own face, but in photographs, it pops. You just have to trust me. So you get a thin paintbrush again with your red. People draw lines, I'm just going to go for it. My angles. So you want to press hard in places, bring it out in places, press hard in places, bring it out in places, and end on a point. Because it is a gash, it is a scratch, and bring the other end out onto a point. Yeah? Do you see that? So that's just red. I'm going to go in with another one. So you want to maybe bring it across the eye. So fat in places. Bring your paintbrush out, thin in places. Fat, thin, yeah? You want to carry it on underneath, so. Guys, I hope you can really see this. I mean, I film all my videos on my phone, so, you know. So that's your 2 red marks. This is the easiest scar bit. Then you want to go get your black and go inside the red. Yeah. Okay. So from a distance, that looks really black, but I should have had a mirror for this. Trust me, it works. So you just want to go ahead in the middle. And while you're doing that, you want to paint your face with your fingernails. Right. So let's just wipe off that little disaster on my cheek with a wet wipe. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that. So to me, that looks quite effective. And I think if all you've got is a red and a black, that's enough. So from a distance, in a photograph, that will look like scars. You just have to trust me. Maybe ease off on the black a bit. But yeah, so that's it. So that's one done with wax and blood, fake blood, thick blood. This is just red and black paint. I mean, let me know what you think. I don't think it's that bad. It still looks quite gruesome, quite gooey. You can add blood to this. Yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.